Good afternoon everybody, Simon here, Explosive Action. It's been a while, and I am back with a VHS, DVD and Blu-ray update. And wow, this is probably the biggest one I've done in a while. Good way to end off the year. I'm going to start off with the tapes here. You can see the 5 tapes, not too many, 5 tapes, which pales in comparison to the amount of DVDs that I've acquired in the last couple of months. I'm not too sure when I last did a video. But anyway, let's just get on with this. Tapes. First one. Real happy to get this one. It's called Tough Cop, also just called Tough Cops. And mainly, all I know about it is it stars Rom Christoph, which is awesome. That's the reason I'm here. Another Rom Christoph film for the collection. So I don't really know a huge amount about it, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Tough Cop. Fantastic cover. 2 police officers caught in a war of deceit and violence. Well, that's usually how it goes. Very good condition tape on macro. Australian label. Very good condition overall. So there you go. Tough Cop. I love the guy with the eye patch. If you've seen any of these films, do let me know what you think of them. Next one. Street Hunter. I haven't seen this one, but we have Steve James from American Ninja and Reb Brown. That's the reason I'm here, Reb Brown. Awesome. Slight tear on the cover, but that's okay. There might be a DVD out there, I'm not entirely sure. There's Reb. I don't recall being able to find one, but I think there might have been a US DVD at some point. Awesome. Video box office. Street Hunter with Reb Brown. Looking forward to that one. Fatal Games. Slightly faded, slightly beat up, but for the price I paid, which actually, to be honest, I didn't pay anything for this. I didn't pay anything for Street Hunter or the next 2, because you may have seen in a previous update I got Cleopatra Wong VHS. That tape was faulty. And so therefore I had credit with the seller, and basically all these were to pay for that tape, and I couldn't be happier. My little pickup here. Fatal Games is really good slasher that needs DVD release. I already have a widescreen bootleg DVD, I don't know where it came from, but hell, I wasn't going to say no to this tape. It's got stickers all over it. The worst stickers on the front here. That's about as good as I could do. But still, happy to have it on Video Classics. Fatal Games. Classic. Movie that needs a DVD. I've got a feeling it's going to get one. I really do have a feeling. Eliminators. Just 80s trash. Look at that. Look at that. Mandroid, mercenary, scientist, ninja. Together they are Eliminators. Awesome. 80s fried cheese, this one. But, I believe this is an MGM film, and Shout Factory have just been spitting out MGM films very recently, so I've got a feeling that this will be on their radar at some point. If they release the video dead, they're bound to release Eliminators. Awesome. And the final tape. Very happy to pick this one up. Not meant to be very good, but I don't care. Hustler Squad. Late 70s hutsploitation film, basically, with an all-female squadron. And it's not written on here, but it has Sirio Santiago as producer, so that's the reason I picked this one up. And also, it is a K-Tel tape. I like my K-Tels. Awesome. From Dr. Watt Video. I've had a few of theirs come through here before. So Hustler Squad, if you've seen it, let me know what you think. And next up, we're looking at the Blu-rays that I've picked up. First one is a steelbook that a few people have shown before. There's the back of it. We are Zombie Flesh Eaters, new release from Arrow. Fantastic looking set. See if I can open it. It's very hard to open these one-handed. Yeah, there we go. Awesome layout. 2 discs. Booklet. There's a poster in there which has the American Zombie poster art on the reverse. Lots and lots of stuff. I'll get all this out. See the artwork shining through. Very cool. All the Arrow things come with little cardboard posters. I don't know if it's random what you get, but I don't think I've got any duplicates yet, so it may not be. So there you go, zombie flesh eaters. Awesome transfer, better than the Blue Underground one, I am told, and I've seen a few screenshots that do indicate that's the case. Got this in a trade for $4. That included delivery. Burke and Hare. I've seen it before. This is quite funny. British film with Simon Pegg, Andy Serkis, our own Isla, I think it's Isla Fisher, who's married to forgotten his name. Borat. She's married to Borat, but I've forgotten his name anyway. And Tom Wilkinson. I don't remember who he is. With a small appearance from Christopher Lee, which I really loved. Burke and Hare, good funny comedy about grave robbers, basically. Metropolis, classic. I really wanted the UK Steelbook, but when I was ready to buy it, there was the UK riots, and the factory burnt down, all the stock was lost. Boo. But this release cost me $10, so I was happy with that local release, Metropolis. Nice booklet. Got a soundtrack, but I'm not too sure what the soundtrack is. I assume it's an orchestra. Picked this up as sort of fun films to watch with my wife. The Men in Black trilogy. I remember not minding the first one. Nothing that I was ever going to buy, but she indicated she wanted to see the third one. So I felt, well, why not? It's a nice little trilogy set. Slipcase. Price wasn't too bad. Got it when it was 20% off, so there you go. Let me know what you think of the third one anyway. Maximum Conviction. Awesome. The new Seagal and Steve Austin film. Ex-rental, which is why it's got the Blu-ray movie-only cardboard thing over the front, because the DVD that would have come in a double play has been left behind to still be rented out, which is a common practice with ex-rental Blu-rays. Haven't watched it yet, which is surprising. I'm usually jumping on these. I may try and watch it tomorrow. Maximum Conviction. Outpost 2. First Outpost was good fun, and this is, from everything I've read, is actually better, so War is Hell, Nazi Zombies, awesome. Outpost 2, classic. Tremors. I picked this up because it was $5. $5. It was supposed to be $8 something from Big W, but it's scanned at $5. Unbelievable. Good fun film. Abraham Lincoln, A Vampire Hunter. Saw it at the cinema. Very brief showing in Australia. Surprised at showing at all, so I was happy to go see it. It's good fun. I do recommend giving it a watch. It's quite silly. CG is average at times, but still it's Abe Lincoln swinging an axe. So yeah, do give it a watch. Abe Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. Finally picked up Troll Hunter, the Norwegian troll hunting film, which is, I don't remember if it's point of view shot, but yeah, it does look, it's supposed to be very good, so I'm looking forward to checking out Troll Hunter. It was always like $40 or something out here, but I got it for $12, so I was happy with that. A nice set here, classic Beverly Hills Cop. And as far as I can tell, the Australian-only releases of Beverly Hills Cop 2 and 3. The transfers are all very good. The third film, oh Jesus, it's not very good. I've forgotten how stupid that one really is. It's okay, but I mean the first two are where it's at, particularly just the first one. That's an absolute classic 80s comedy. Doesn't get much funnier than this. Awesome stuff. Yeah, the parts 2 and 3 are JB Hi-Fi exclusives at the moment, and I think I paid 10 each, like very, very cheap. I'm pretty sure that you can't get them anywhere else, other countries either, so that's pretty cool. Finally picked up Point Break, and can you believe I have never seen it? I don't know what's going on, I don't know why I've never seen it. It's one of those 90s action films that I should have seen, but it's just never happened, so I will finally get to check out Point Break. So awesome, Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves. Saint. My wife knows more about this than I do. We have a tradition of watching a Christmas horror. She tends to like newer films rather than cheesier ones. Like watching Christmas Evil is not going to go down, though we did watch Silent Night, Deadly Night before, which she enjoyed. But last year we watched Rare Exports, and this year we're going to watch Saint. which looks really cool. Not sure what country this was from. Is it subtitled? Yes, it's Dutch, right, there you go. Dutch film, Saint. I think they call it Sint. I'm sure it's not pronounced that way, but looking forward to that, so we'll be watching that on tomorrow night, actually. That's our Christmas Eve thing. We have a roast dinner, and we will watch a horror Santa-themed movie. Librarian Trilogy. I was always curious to see what these were. Basically, poor man's Indiana Jones. It's exactly what I got. I watched the first one. Look, they're alright. They're fun, they're cheap. This trilogy cost me $10 on Blu-ray, so that's pretty much why I got it. And yeah, it's certainly worth watching at least. Very silly. Of course, nowhere near as good as Indiana Jones. And the first one was only rated PG, so not much in the way of violence or anything. So, but yeah, not bad. Librarian. 3 more Blu-rays I picked up yesterday at the pawn shop. That's PAWN for all those that don't have a pawn shop. $7 each, so I thought I'd give them a go. The remake or the prequel of The Thing. Mixed reviews, of course, but the price was right, so The Thing. Very happy to get Black Swan finally. And this was the limited slipcase edition. So what I found quite hilarious about this was not only was it in the pawn shop for $7, but before that somebody had bought it for $10 from a Vinnie's, St. Vincent de Paul. This film was in a religious charity shop. Brilliant. I had no idea what they had. Black Swan, and this is hard to film, this one. Quite reflective. Again, limited slipcase edition of Monsters. Awesome. I've been wanting to check this out for ages. And yeah, nice limited slipcases. These editions that Asylum and the parent company Madman put out only ever on the shelves for like a month, and then they just drop out and only release them with the normal packaging. So that's really cool to find that second hand. And now, yeah, I've been busy. I certainly have been busy. Let's see if we can not knock this pile over. It's all gotten out of order, but whatever. I'm going to churn through it. I just watched this then. Run, bitch, run. This is the slimiest thing I've seen in a while. Good fun, though. Actually quite well acted. Trashy rape and revenge film, if you know, like I Spit on Your Grave. That's basically what you're going to get. Good fun. Some cringeworthy stuff, and final kill. That'll make a few people squirm. Definitely did myself. Got this and all the other monster titles that I'm going to be showing. There's a few of them. Through their sale, they were doing a very generous $10 with free shipping on each disc, and it was a different movie each day, so you just got to check your email and see if you wanted it. And I wanted quite a few. Got some others coming in the post that haven't arrived yet, but oh Jesus, I need to get all this on the shelves. Alright, what do we got here? The Guest Room. This was an ex-rental. Just looks good. I don't know. That pretty much just summed it up for me. I went, okay, I've got to check this out. Anyone seen The Guest Room? Certainly looks up my alley. Awesome on accent. Okay, these ones are all in order. Good. These ones came from Amazon Germany. New release of Platoon Leader. As far as I know, this is the only release of the film. Canon film with Michael Dudikoff. Finally got a release. It's only full screen, I think. Yep, it's only full screen, but that's fine. English soundtracks on all these. So yeah, very happy to get this. I only had the tape a couple of months ago. I think I showed it. Very simple releases. They are actually double-sided, and I think I flipped all of them around because the main artworks weren't that good. But when you flip them around, you get the poster arts, which is very cool. So that's Platoon Leader. Next one, Running Hero. And this did have an atrocious original poster, well, the original cover before I flipped it. That's a fantastic cover. And you really tell that's Daniel Green there in that painting. So Daniel Green and Bo Svensson. Running Hero. 80s action, awesome. finally got a decent DVD release, of The Last Warrior. Robert Ginty's looking kind of weird on this one. But, yeah, Robert Ginty, Fred Williamson, and Donald Pleasance. I watched my tape of this not so long ago. It's better than people say. I don't know why people say it's trash. It's no worse than any of the other Italian post-apocs I enjoyed. So, Last Warrior on DVD, because that's awesome. My tape was a bit flaky around the edges, to be honest. Delta Force Commando 2. This was on recommendation from Extra the Mutilator. I haven't got the first one yet, so I won't be watching this until I get it. It's quite hard to find the first one. This also has Fred Williamson, I think. Doesn't say. If it does, it's in German. Anyway, I think he was in the first one. Oh, there you go. Sorry, right at the top. Fred Williamson, Richard Hatch, and Van Johnson. Don't know who that is. Lost Platoon. I didn't flip this art around because this one looked good. That or it didn't have reverse art. Actually, this one didn't have reverse art. That's right. Yeah, hang on. The reverse art was the same thing. A lot of the time with the German releases, they have the rating information printed there, because obviously they're required to. And then you just flip it around to get rid of it, which I think is quite nice. This is a David Pryor film. Ted Pryor film. So I'm looking forward to checking out Lost Platoon. Looks like they're all vampires, basically. It's interesting, I thought it was David Pryor because it's David that usually directs, but this time it's Ted that's directing. That's interesting. Presented by David Pryor, anyway. So that's awesome. Lost Platoon. X-Rental. Bad Meat. I'm expecting something like Saw, basically. Going in blind on a lot of these. X-Rental. Fucking annoying. Wish that guy would just die. So that's Bad Meat. Awesome. Post-apocalyptic trash. Sisterhood. Thank you from Sirio Santiago. Another one for the collection that I've never seen. And I predict much footage stolen from Striker, Equalizer 2000, and Wheels of Fire. Awesome. Project Eliminator. Yeah, Frank Zagarino, David Carradine film. Bought this on Amazon secondhand, and look at that's been cut down. The words are all chopped up. Basically, I think this was a snapper case that's been cut to fit, and yeah, certainly no indication of that when I was buying it. Marks there, tears from when I tried to get stickers off. Considering I paid $12 for it, I was pretty unhappy. Amazon refunded it immediately and said you can do what you like with the disc. So, okay, cool. A Chuck Norris triple pack of cheap rubbish. President's Man 1 and 2 and Logan's War Bound by Honor. I don't even know when I'm going to get to watch these. They look so terrible. Look at that beard. So that fist there isn't from that guy. It's actually just coming out of Chuck's face. Chuck Norris triple pack. If anybody's seen those, let me know if they're worth watching. Venomous with Treat Williams. That was the reason I picked this up. Giant snakes with Treat Williams. Alright, let's do it. Looks kind of fun. Aha. Enter the Void. Heard a lot about this one. Certainly going to be weird. Deranged Brilliance. Yeah, there you go. $5 from Cash Converters. I was happy to get that. High impact sex scenes. Hey, that's what you like to see. Very boring spine. Enter the Void. Don't remember what country this was from. It's in English and Japanese. It's not a Japanese film. I think it's French anyway. Ator. Hang on. I've shown that before. I think this just ended up in the pile because I watched it. Ator is awesome though. Metal Tornado with Lou Diamond Phillips. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This was about what you'd expect, especially when it's only PG rated. Yeah, Lou Diamond Phillips, scientist, makes a. What is it? They're trying to harness energy from the sun, and it shoots a laser from a satellite dish into a complex and causes a bloody tornado. But it's magnetic and it just picks up cars and shit. It was entertaining anyway. Oh, this is another German one. Did get out of order. American Ninja 4. Not American Fighter. I don't care what they say. Michael Dudikoff. Reason I got it: 1.85 to 1, 16 by 9. Lovely. Lovely. Widescreen edition of American Ninja 4. This was great. Island of the Living Dead. By great, I mean rubbish, but you know what I mean. It's Bruno Mattei. His second last film that he made. The other one is Zombies the Beginning, which I need to get. It's not as easy to find as this one. Really good gore. Like, I shouldn't be sounding surprised, but it was definitely shot on video, and the gore level was still quite good. So, yeah. Zombie fun in the Philippines. Island of the Living Dead. Battle Beyond the Stars. Good old Roger Corman. This one was good fun. Had never seen this before. Well, not in its entirety. I'd seen bits and pieces of it recycled into half a dozen other Corman films. Like the operating on the robot scene was used in Future Kick. Half of it ended up in probably Star Crash. That was good. I enjoyed that. What's this? Jersey Shore Shark Attack. Oy. Yep. I don't know why I got it. Look at that cast. You just want to punch them all. I'm kind of hoping they all die. I think that's why I got this. And it was cheap. It's like $5 or something. Strong Bloody Violence. Jersey Shore Shark Attack. I know they're taking the piss, so hopefully they take the piss and kill everybody. What else we got? Psy Warrior. Original cover art on this was rubbish. So, yeah, definitely had to flip it around. This is such a strange film. It could play as a kid's film for half of it. You know, like the young boy rescues the damaged robot in a short circuit kind of way, and then it just becomes grotesquely violent with what's his name? I forgot his first name. Silver. You know what I'm talking about. He's in this film. That's pretty much how the front cover looks. It's atrocious. Had to flip it around. But yeah, they get sent after to kill poor Frank Zagarino, and it gets epically violent. Yeah, there he is there. God, why can't I remember his first name? Silver. Anyway, Psy Warrior, classic. I could retire my Japanese VHS, but I won't. Slaughter High Arrow release. Haven't watched this DVD edition, but I watched the tape about a year ago. Good slasher. Christmas Evil. Slasher I have not seen yet. It's the kind of one that I'm talking about that I probably wouldn't watch with the wife. Probably get bored. So we watch the newer ones. Death Nurse 2. Slasher video. The first film was exactly what you expect. Shot on video, 80s, low budget horror, and this is no doubt going to be exactly the same. Limited run, I think, of 1,000. I think that's how much he does each time. And I was very happy that once again the manufacturer agreed to ship it to me in Australia. Of course, usually he just keeps them in the States, so I was very happy with that. Death Nurse 2, shot on video, horror trash. Should be good fun. Agent Red, Dolph Lundgren film. This is another one of his films that I've not seen. I've left it to last. Bits of it were cut into other films of his and other films from other people. So I've seen lots of this footage before. Part of Dolph's low cycle in the mid-2000s, I think, or early 2000s. We all know he's come good now with Expendables 2, Universal Soldier 4. Mother's Day remake. Paid about $3 for this. I was never going to bother with it until I started reading that it was actually quite good. So that's good. I'll check out Mother's Day. We're only halfway through the damn pile. The 5-movie thriller collection. I like getting these flashback entertainment things. And this one was one I was trying to get for ages. Hard to find. The Apocalypse, Sea Ghost, Fault Line, Lockjaw, and Meteor Apocalypse. Good, lowbrow, trashy film to put on a lazy Sunday afternoon, which is today. I was gifted this through my work. We do a Kris Kringle And the person that got me this and the other things part of my package certainly knows me, because it's a horror film that I've not seen, and it's got Donald Sutherland in it, so I'm happy to check out An American Haunting. Another one from my monster sale, The Ultimate Zombie Feast. Basically, this is a 2-disc set of zombie-themed short films, so 10-20 minute long things. No idea what I'm expecting. I'm sure there'll be good ones, and I'm sure there'll be bad ones. So, The Ultimate Zombie Feast. This is meant to be awesome. The Whisper in Darkness, a Lovecraft Cthulhu tale. It's filmed in black and white, and it comes with a bonus silent feature, The Call of Cthulhu. So, yeah, that's going to be really cool. Whisper in Darkness. Awesome. Got this in the city cheap. Warlords of Atlantis, Doug McClure film. I've not seen any of these ones. There's a new range that Studio Canal put out in the UK, and this was the one I was after the most, and then it showed up in the city for less than it would cost me to import from Amazon, so I was happy about that. Some nice cheesy, is it 60s or 70s? It might be 60s sci-fi. No, 78. Oh, okay, it's later than I thought. 1978 sci-fi. Awesome. Alien vs. Ninja. I've been eyeing it off for a long time. If it bleeds, ninjas can kill it. I expect crapulence, and that's what I get from a Sushi Typhoon film. Should be good fun. Alien vs. Ninja. Start a second pile. This one's oof. Alright, these ones I got yesterday. There's a new range put out by MGM and who's this? The Visual Entertainment Group. For $9.95 each, they're this cinema cult range, and they're showing up at JB Hi-Fi, and I've seen them at Big W for $9.95 and $8.83 respectively. First one I got was Vanishing Point, classic 70s car film I've not seen. Picked up Deranged from the 60s, is it? Doesn't say. Deranged. Ken Russell's Gothic. Awesome. Wanted to check this out for ages, particularly for the fact that it's got nope, I've forgotten his name. No, Julian Sands. What am I telling? I was going to say the Warlock, but anyway, it's got Julian Sands in it, and I'll watch anything that he's in. So that's Gothic. Should be good. The thing about these as well is, as I've learnt, the aspect ratios they write aren't always correct. They'll get there, I suppose, but teething issues. The Passage. This looks really good, actually. It's got Christopher Lee in a minor role. So this is, yeah, world drama. Passage. I don't believe this has been released in Australia before. Clive Barker's Lord of Illusions. Not a bad film. I saw it at the cinema, didn't like it. Then saw it again on tape, and I quite enjoyed it. So happy to add it to the collection. See, this is what I mean here. You can see down there in the purple, it says aspect ratio TBC. Like, that's just lazy. It turned out to be anamorphic 185:1, so thank Christ for that. Burnt Offerings, awesome. Never checked this out, it's always been what I wanted to see. Certainly looks good. And, oh dear, I didn't even know this had a DVD release, but I guess it had at some point. Night Riders, George Romero. This looks so cheesy. It's got Tom Savini as a knight. They ride motorbikes. Wow, Night Riders. I do like the artwork they use on these. I was never going to get this because it looks so terrible, but it was, what, $1.80, I think? G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra. I think I'll get $1.80's value out of that. As I will King Solomon's Mines, which happily discovered is a Canon film. And I do try to get all the Canon films that interest me, and this certainly will interest me as another Indiana Jones style rip-off film. And I haven't got the other one, Alan Quatermain, City of Gold or something. I have not seen that, but yeah, I mean, we've got Sharon Stone, so that's always a bonus. 80s film there. Awesome. This looks good fun. By Dawn's Early Light, a TV sort of thriller. It's got James L. Jones in it, and Martin Landau, who's always a class act. So I like these ones, you know, the finger on the button, nuclear, Cold War, that kind of stuff. By Dawn's Early Light. Not from the Monster Sale, ex-rental, $4. The Summer of Massacre. Meant to be utter trash, but I do want to see at least once this highest body count that they're talking about. 200 kills or something in this film. All badly CG, but yeah. I wouldn't have even paid $10 in the sale, but I'll pay $4. As was this, $4 axed. Looks like a sort of gory version of Falling Down. Hopefully that's what I get. Everything will work itself out. Hellride. Hard one to find around here. I'd never seen it. My wife had seen it, and she just keeps telling me, get Hellride, you'll love it. I'm sure I will. It does look really good. Anybody's seen it? Michael Madsen, Vinnie Jones, David Carradine, Dennis Hopper. I mean, it's a stellar cast. If you've seen it, let me know what you think. Hellride. And finally, because I'm losing my voice, Apartment 143, also known as Emergo. I think it's a Spanish film, is it? Well, no, it's not. It's in English. But this is a scary haunted house thing, I think. Yeah. I do like those films, so Apartment 143. Oh, arm is sore. Right. I have no idea where I'm going to put all this stuff. The shelves are so packed, it's insane. But I can't turn down bargains, and the vast majority of the stuff you're looking at here, I did not pay full price for. Didn't pay half price for. I'm a bargain hunter. So anywho, this is probably my last update for the year. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year and all that. See you all soon.